America's prison gulag, SCI Green, a supermax nestled in the rolling hills of western Pennsylvania, once a major path to freedom on the Underground Railroad.
$300 billion since 1980 put in the prison industrial complex. Can you imagine if half of that money had been put into education, job training, houses, and so forth? We don't have the money. Same is true with Iraq. Same is true with Afghanistan. You don't have the money, but when it comes to war, you find the money. When it comes to prisons, especially incarcerating poor people, disproportionately black and brown, they find the money. Always.
Instead of calling it a prison, I would call it a concentration camp. We're not able to see the blood, the oppression, the outright brigandage and fear tactic that this place is behind me and what it represents inside the psyche of America.
I hate going to that place. It's like going on a Starship Enterprise, you know? It's like you go in and the doors just swish.
Some corporations made a mint off of this thing. You have small rural counties and districts begging the government, build a prison here, please. There was a time when it was, not in my backyard. You better not. I don't want that here.
There are more African American adults under correctional control today, in prison or jail, on probation or parole, than were enslaved in 1850, a decade before the Civil War began.
See, you have to control a marginal population, a subservient, subhuman as one-star population, like black people. You gotta control them. Slavery, you could control it, define them as property. But after the Civil War, they're supposed to be free. Then you segregate them, and you lynch them. That's control.
You know, most criminologists and sociologists today will acknowledge crime rates and incarceration rates in the United States have moved independently of one another. You know, incarceration rates, especially black incarceration rates, have soared regardless of whether crime is going up or down.